Across the blue heart of our planet, sharks have traveled the seas for hundreds of millions of years. They are ancient survivors, perfectly shaped by time, movement, instinct, and the endless rhythm of the ocean. Some are gentle giants, others are silent hunters. Together, they reveal the extraordinary diversity of sharks around the world. There are hundreds of known shark species, living everywhere from warm coral reefs to cold polar seas and the darkness of the deep ocean. Their bodies are built for efficiency, allowing them to travel through water with grace, control, and very little wasted energy. A shark's skin is covered with microscopic tooth-like scales that reduce drag and help water flow smoothly across its body. Water passes across the gills, where oxygen is absorbed, supporting a life that is almost always connected to motion. Their senses are finely tuned to light, movement, vibration, scent, and the faint electrical signals produced by living animals. Special sensory organs around the snout allow sharks to detect electrical fields, helping them locate hidden prey even beneath the sand. Yet sharks do not hunt constantly. Much of their lives is spent traveling, conserving energy, searching, and responding to the changing ocean. Our journey begins with the largest fish alive, the magnificent whale shark. Despite its immense size, the whale shark is a peaceful filter feeder, surviving mainly on plankton, fish eggs, and tiny drifting animals. By swimming forward with its mouth open, it filters enormous volumes of seawater through specialized structures near its gills. In warm oceans around the world, these gentle giants follow seasonal blooms of food across enormous distances. Every whale shark carries a pattern of spots as individual as a fingerprint, helping researchers identify and monitor them. Where ocean currents gather nutrients, several whale sharks may appear together, transforming the open sea into a quiet gathering of giants. Much of the whale shark's life remains mysterious, including where many individuals are born and where they travel during their longest migrations. Satellite tracking has shown that these sharks can cross vast ocean regions, following food, temperature, and ancient routes. Though powerful in size, the whale shark reminds us that strength in the ocean does not always arrive with speed, teeth, or hostility. In colder seas, another enormous filter feeder moves quietly through the currents. The basking shark. The basking shark is the second largest living fish, yet it feeds on some of the smallest organisms in the sea. Rows of delicate gill structures strain plankton from the water as the shark swims steadily forward. From above, its tall fin may look intimidating, but beneath the surface, the shark is moving peacefully through clouds of microscopic life. During productive seasons, groups can gather where cold water rises and brings nutrients toward the surface. Its swimming appears relaxed, but the constant movement allows the shark to collect enough food to support its huge body. When winter changes the ocean, basking sharks may dive deeper, travel long distances, and disappear from familiar coastlines. Their journeys connect distant feeding areas, reminding us that no part of the ocean exists in complete isolation. Like the whale shark, it is a giant built not for chasing large prey, but for following the invisible movement of plankton. The quiet passage of these sharks can be easy to miss, yet their presence reveals where the ocean is rich with life. Far from these roaming giants, coral reefs support smaller sharks adapted to complex underwater landscapes. The black-tip reef shark is one of the most familiar residents of tropical lagoons and coral reefs. Its compact shape and agile movements allow it to navigate narrow channels, shallow flats, and crowded coral habitats. Young sharks often use protected shallow water as a nursery, where larger predators are less common. With quick turns and sudden bursts of speed, this species is well suited to chasing small reef fish. As daylight softens, reef activity changes, and the shark begins exploring areas where fish gather to feed or rest. In a healthy reef, predator and prey exist in a constantly changing balance, shaped by food, shelter, and competition. These sharks usually remain connected to familiar reef systems, returning repeatedly to productive areas. From above, their paths reveal an efficient pattern of patrol, rest, and movement between reef habitats. Despite their alert appearance, most reef sharks prefer to avoid unfamiliar large animals, including humans. Beyond the lagoon, stronger currents and deeper reef slopes become the territory of the gray reef shark. Gray reef sharks are active swimmers, often patrolling the outer edges of reefs where currents concentrate food. In certain locations, many individuals gather near channels, seamounts, and current-swept corners. Its strong body is built for sustained movement and sudden acceleration in open reef water. Small fish react instantly to the predator's path, creating flowing patterns that spread through the entire school. Cleaning stations provide sharks with a place where smaller fish remove parasites and damaged tissue. For a short time, predator and potential prey participate in a fragile relationship based on mutual benefit. Daily movements often follow the rhythm of light, tide, current, and the behaviors of prey. At the boundary between coral and open ocean, the reef becomes a gateway to a much larger world. Not every reef shark must keep swimming. The white-tip reef shark can rest quietly on the seafloor. By actively pumping water over its gills, it can breathe without constant forward motion. During the day, groups may share caves, ledges, and overhangs protected from strong currents. Its slender body allows it to reach into narrow spaces where other large predators cannot easily follow. Sensitive electrical organs help detect animals concealed within cracks, sand, and coral. Together they patrol a world transformed by darkness, guided by smell, vibration, memory, and subtle electrical signals. When morning arrives, the hunters return to shelter, conserving energy until the reef darkens again. On warm coastal seabeds, the broad-headed nurse shark follows a slower rhythm. Small sensory barbels near the mouth help it explore the seafloor for hidden prey. Although heavy-bodied, the nurse shark moves with surprising control through reefs, mangroves, and shallow coastal habitats. During daylight, it often rests in sheltered locations, sometimes returning to the same place repeatedly. At night, it becomes more active, searching for crustaceans, mollusks, and small fish. Powerful throat muscles allow it to draw hidden animals from crevices using sudden suction. Protected coastal habitats provide young sharks with food, shelter, and room to develop. Mangroves, seagrass beds, and coral reefs are connected nurseries, each supporting a different stage of marine life. Its unhurried behavior shows that successful predators do not all depend on speed. Few sharks are as instantly recognizable as the hammerheads. The great hammerhead carries the broadest and most striking head shape among the largest members of its family. Its wide head provides an expanded field of vision and spreads its sensory organs across a larger area. This design is especially useful when searching for rays and other animals hidden beneath the sand. As it moves, the shark scans the seafloor like a living detector, gathering information from every direction. Large hammerheads are capable hunters, yet most of their time is spent traveling and searching rather than pursuing prey. Scalloped hammerheads sometimes form spectacular schools around oceanic islands and underwater mountains. These gatherings may be linked to social behavior, navigation, cleaning, temperature, and the movement of currents. The sight of so many sharks moving together transforms the open ocean into a living pattern. Like reef sharks, hammerheads visit cleaning stations where smaller fish remove parasites. At different times of day, the school may rise, descend, separate, and gather again. Some hammerheads travel across large ocean regions, linking coastal nurseries with distant offshore feeding grounds. Young hammerheads often begin life in productive coastal areas where food is abundant. Their unusual form is not an accident of nature, but a highly specialized design refined across generations. Beyond reefs and coastlines lies the open sea, home to sharks shaped for long-distance travel. The blue shark is one of the ocean's most elegant travelers. Its long fins help conserve energy as it crosses enormous stretches of open ocean. Temperature, currents, and seasonal food influence where these sharks travel. In the open sea, sharp senses are essential because prey may be scattered across a seemingly empty world. Squid and small fish form an important part of its diet, especially when they rise toward the surface at night. Under darkness, the open ocean becomes active as countless animals migrate upward from deeper water. Where currents gather food, sharks may temporarily share the same productive zone. A pelagic shark may spend much of its life surrounded by nothing visible except water, light, and distant movement. Its survival depends on endurance, efficient movement, and an ability to navigate across a borderless environment. Some open ocean sharks are built not only for endurance, but for extraordinary speed. The short-fin mako is among the fastest and most athletic sharks. A muscular body, narrow tail base, and crescent-shaped tail convert each movement into powerful forward motion. Its speed helps it pursue agile prey, such as tuna, mackerel, and squid. Like some other active sharks, the mako can maintain parts of its body warmer than the surrounding water. This specialized circulation supports strong muscles, rapid movement, and efficient hunting in cooler seas. Speed in nature is not constant. The shark accelerates only when necessary, preserving energy during ordinary travel. Its life unfolds across wide ocean spaces, where food, temperature, and currents shift from season to season. Even the fastest shark must disappear into the depths, following routes known only through instinct and experience. In remote tropical oceans, another traveler moves with calm confidence, the oceanic whitetip. Its broad fins act like wings, supporting efficient movement through vast offshore habitats. Far from land, food may be unpredictable, so the shark must investigate opportunities carefully. Smaller fish often travel beside it, benefiting from protection and feeding on scraps or parasites. Instead of racing constantly, the oceanic whitetip conserves energy with slow, deliberate movement. Any floating object can attract small life, creating a temporary oasis in an otherwise open environment. Its world is shaped by currents, storms, seasonal migrations, and the hidden productivity of the tropical sea. Life offshore demands patience, adaptability, and an ability to survive where shelter is almost non-existent. Among all sharks, none has shaped human imagination more powerfully than the great white. The great white is a large, highly capable predator found in temperate and subtropical seas. The dark above and pale below, its counter shading helps the shark blend with both deep water and the bright surface. Coastal regions rich in fish and marine mammals provide important feeding opportunities for adult sharks. Its shape combines strength, endurance, sensitivity, and sudden acceleration. Specialized circulation allows parts of its body to remain warmer than the surrounding sea, improving muscle and sensory performance. From below, the shark can observe shapes against the bright surface while remaining difficult to see. These sharks often explore their surroundings cautiously, using sight, smell, and physical investigation. Far from being mindless, the shark responds to changing conditions, remembers locations, and adjusts its behavior. Certain islands and coastal zones become seasonal gathering areas when prey is abundant. Many individuals migrate over great distances between feeding, breeding, and nursery regions. Young great whites often live closer to shore and feed mainly on fish and smaller animals. As they grow, their range, strength, and feeding opportunities expand. Its true story is not one of constant attack, but of movement, adaptation, and survival within a demanding marine world. In subtropical shallows, lemon sharks remain closely connected to coastal nurseries. Its warm coloring provides camouflage against sandy and muddy seafloors. Young sharks use mangrove habitats as shelter from larger predators and as feeding grounds rich in small fish. Unlike sharks that must swim continuously, lemon sharks can remain still while actively moving water across their gills. In productive habitats, individuals may tolerate one another and form temporary social groups. Learning the landscape of a nursery area may improve the young shark's ability to find food and avoid danger. Protecting coastlines means protecting the early life stages of many shark species. Across the Indo-Pacific, the beautifully patterned zebra shark follows a quiet bottom-dwelling life. Young zebra sharks carry bold stripes, but as they mature, the pattern changes into dark spots. Its flexible body and long tail create a graceful silhouette, unlike that of fast open-ocean hunters. At night, it searches for mollusks, crustaceans, and small animals hidden within the reef. In darkness, scent and electrical sensitivity guide the shark through a landscape of shadows. By day, it may rest in open view, relying on camouflage and stillness. Some sharks survive not through speed, but by becoming part of the seafloor itself. The wobbegong's complex markings and fringed head break up its outline among coral, rock, and sand. It can wait patiently for long periods, conserving energy until prey moves within reach. Openings behind the eyes help move water across the gills while the shark lies still. Camouflage transforms the shark from an obvious predator into an almost invisible part of the reef. Below the bright reefs and open seas lies another world, the deep ocean. The goblin shark is one of the strangest deep-sea hunters, adapted to cold water and near-total darkness. Its elongated snout contains sensitive organs that help detect electrical signals from hidden animals. When food comes close, specialized jaws can extend rapidly beyond the head. Rarely observed alive, it represents how much of the deep ocean remains unseen. The frilled shark carries a long, flexible body and features that appear unlike most familiar sharks. Its unusual gills, narrow body, and needle-like teeth suit a life spent along deep continental slopes. Some deep-sea sharks produce light through specialized organs called photophores. This counter-illumination may help erase the shark's silhouette, hiding it from animals below. In the midnight zone, light becomes a language used for camouflage, communication, and survival. From glowing hunters in darkness to peaceful giants near the surface, sharks occupy almost every marine world. Sharks are not simply creatures to fear. They are travelers, filter feeders,